CSS animations allow you to create dynamic and engaging visual effects on your web pages. They can be used to add subtle transitions and animations to elements on your page, or to create more complex, eye-catching effects. To create an animation in CSS, you first need to define the keyframes that make up the animation. Keyframes are the individual frames in the animation that define how an element should look at a particular point in time. You can define keyframes using the @keyframes rule. Here's an example that defines an animation that makes an element move from left to right. In this example, the @keyframes rule defines an animation called MoveRight. The animation has two keyframes, one at 0% and one at 100%. In the first keyframe, the left property is set to 0, and in the second keyframe, it's set to 100px. Once you've defined your keyframes, you can apply the animation to an element using the animation property. Here's an example. In this example, the animation property is used to apply the MoveRight animation to a div element. The animation will last for 2 seconds and will use an ease-in-out timing function. Now that you have a basic understanding of how CSS animations work, let's take a look at some of the properties you can use to customize your animations. Animation name specifies the name of the animation you want to use. Animation delay specifies a delay before the animation starts, in seconds or milliseconds. Animation timing function specifies the timing function to use for the animation. Timing functions determine how quickly an animation progresses over time. Animation duration specifies how long the animation should take to complete, in seconds or milliseconds. Animation iteration count specifies how many times the animation should repeat. You can set this to a number or to infinite. Animation direction specifies whether the animation should play forwards, backwards, or alternate between forwards and backwards. Animation fill mode specifies what styles should be applied to the element before and after the animation plays. Animation play state specifies whether the animation is running or paused. Animation shorthand property. You can use the animation shorthand property to set all of the animation properties at once. This shorthand property sets the animation name, animation duration, animation timing function, animation delay, animation iteration count, animation direction, animation fill mode, and animation play state properties all at once. Here's an example of a more complex animation that uses the animation shorthand property to create a beautiful, looping animation of a glowing object. In this example, we have a div element with the class glow. This element has a width and height of 100 pixels, and is centered on the page using auto margins and absolute positioning. It has a border radius of 50% to give it a circular shape, and a white background color with a box shadow that gives it a glowing effect. We then apply the animation shorthand property to the .glow element, with the glow animation name, duration of 2 seconds, and an ease-in-out timing function. We also set the iteration count to infinite to make the animation loop indefinitely. The glow animation keyframes define how the element should change over time. In the first keyframe at 0%, the element has no transformation applied and has a box shadow that gives it a soft glow. In the second keyframe at 50%, the element is scaled up by 20% and has a larger, more intense box shadow. Finally, in the third keyframe at 100%, the element returns to its original size and has the same soft glow as in the first keyframe. This animation creates a beautiful, looping effect that gives the element a glowing, pulsating appearance. You can adjust the properties of this animation to create other similar effects, or create your own unique animations using these properties. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We post new videos every week, so make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, please let us know in the comments below. See you in the next video.